forward and pass mine to for introduction. Okay, so there's black food, yes. Very well. So I'll pick one and the EO should introduce himself first, followed by the collation of
that place is okay.
Good evening, all. Actually, good morning. My name is Peter. I'm the electoral in Anambra West, INEC area office. We have to present results of 8 million governorship election in Anambra State. Thank you.
I have for me the results for 10 wards. And of course, we'll take the results that they are, then of course I will give you further information as required. In 10 wards, we had the number of registered voters. The 71365, and of course the number of accredited voters, the 16595. 16595. The scores by the different political parties hereby read. Party A.
While you were announcing the document,
Yes,
there was a little technical glitch. So the thing did not show. It's not the fault, it's just a technical glitch. So that everybody will carry along. It's important that we start again. Start taking the registered voter and the accredited voters before it goes within the job for each of the political party.
okay.
We start again.
Okay, so like I said, I have the results here. They are 10 votes, and the total number, the number of registered voters, they are 771. So, the total number of registered voters, 71365. I repeat, 71365. The number of accredited voters is 16595. I repeat, 16595. The scores by the various parties, political parties.
Please, we have had some experience here. When you are looking at the crowd, Tennessee is for you to remove this out, reason the figures properly. So our advice, so that we will not have any form of mission to focus fully the figures you are ready. By ignoring the talking of, please do that.
Party A scored 7 votes. 7 votes. Party AA scored 3 votes, 3 votes. And AAC scored 12 votes, 1-2. ADC scored 152, 152. APC scored 3428 votes. 8 votes. APGA scored 9318 votes. 9318 votes. APN scored 43 votes. 43. APP scored 2 votes, 2 votes. PP scored 4 votes. LP scored 58 votes, 58 votes. NNPP scored 2 votes. 2 votes. NRM scored 0 votes. PDP scored 102 votes, 102 votes. FDP scored 08 votes. YPP scored 2871 votes, 2,871 votes. And ZLP scored 31 votes, 31 votes. The total valid votes for the 10 wards were 16041 votes, and the rejected votes were 286 votes. Then, of course, the total vote cast 16327 votes. In all, with 2 polling units, the result for 2 polling units were cancelled as a result of overvoting. We have
you have you record this incident form.
yes,
Yes.
before
Do you feel that sign?
you have filled the other sign, yes.
Okay, so let me have the result
Okay.
and the incident form
Oh.
completed. No.
Oh.
Okay, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, asking again to listen to the presentation of the result Do you have any comment? Any comment? No. Off and you, can you be able to withdraw? Can withdraw. Then we have the final result from local government. This time we have Ihala local government. Result from Ihala local government.
Good morning on the high table, ladies and gentlemen of the press. My name is Victor Okafor, the electoral officer here at the local government area. We are here to present the results of the governorship election conducted in Iyala LGA. Thank you.
Thank you very much, members of the high table. Members of the press, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. My name is Dr. Daniel C. Achin. I'm from the University of Benin, Faculty of Law, and I was the local government collation officer for Iyala local government. We are here to present the collated result from that local government.
Yes, start.
Thank you, sir.
You can proceed.
Yes, sir. The result I'm about to present covered 20 RA centers. The totality of the results, they are 156,715 registered voters. That's 156,715 registered voters.
No, let me help you. You know, we are in the public domain. This is not being recorded. Very advise that you take it easy. And you read so that can even repeat as well as write it down so that the record will be accurate. So proceed.
Yes, sir. So I take it again. The total number of registered voters from the 20 area centers is 156,715 voters. That is 156,715 voters. The total number of accredited voters is 32,369. That is 32,369 voters. Now, to the respective votes of the different political parties. A party garnered a total of 7 votes. 7 votes. A party got 7 votes.
Is it called A party or party A?
Party A. Party A scored 7 votes. 7 votes. Party A scored 2 votes. 22 votes. Party AAC
scored 7 votes. 7 votes. Party ABC scored 135 votes. 135 votes. Party APC scored 4,425 votes. 4,425 votes. Party APGA Afghan scored 23,557 votes. That is 23,557 votes. Party APM scored 33 votes. That is 33 votes. Party APP scored 9 votes. 9 votes. Party BP scored 4 votes. 4 votes. Party LP scored 81 votes. 81 votes. Party NNPP scored 4 votes. 4 votes. Party NRM scored 0 votes. 0 votes. Party PDP scored 69 votes. 69 votes. Party SDP scored 81 votes. 81 votes. Party YPP scored 3069 votes. That is 3,069 votes. Party ZLP scored 26 votes. That is 26 votes. Total valid votes from here at local government was 31,529 votes. That is 31,529 votes. Rejected votes were 840. Total votes cast is 32,369. 32,369 votes. There was no incident of cancelled, any unit cancelled or any part of the election cancelled in here local government.
Thank you very much. Well, let me have the result. Okay, I'll just bring it over. Sit down. Excuse me, Paddy, again. To have the results. Do you have any comments? No comment. Okay, so there you have it. We've received results from all 21 local governments in this governorship election in Anambra State. That was held yesterday, Saturday, 8th November 2025. What is left now is for me to play my role as the collation officer at the state level, and thereafter would formally declare the outcome of this election. So this will take some time, and because it's going to be done right here. And so you therefore, pardon me, to say now that this exercise will be further suspended, just to enable me to put all these results that come from the various local government together in the appropriate form, and then we'll take it further. Anybody has anything to say? Anything to say? In the absence of that, you permit me now to now say that the media, you want to stay behind, you are free, but there will be no further announcement until we approve this relationship. Dr. Achi and the EU, you can now withdraw.
So I can just put it like when
God has collected the various local government into the form EC8D. And the form has been carefully sealed. They, of course, it's a sensitive material that can be sealed. I will now formally open it in the public there and show it to everybody before we can proceed. The benefit of the party agents here present. This is the form EC8D. For clarity, let me announce the nature of the form. This is the 2025 Anambra State Governorship Election summary of results for local government areas population at the state level of Anambra State. So that's the nature of the form. So I will now proceed to move the entries. Let's go first.
It's not my tribe, it's not a tribe, it's light actually. I forgot my tribe, so I took this
Those are small. Yeah. Yeah, the different formula
It's white. Side
24765. 7
10 minutes.
9. Eight, 1, 5.
Sorry.
I will try to make a murder about it.
Don't change.
Okay.
1, 5, 8, 9, 3, 7.
I believe that I made a proposal the registered voters may not say no, I got a report. It's a rubbish register. It shouldn't be put registered. They are always they should just clean up, right?
Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, members of the press, members of the ICC, please, I'll need your attention. As the state collation officer this election, I've entered the results as collected from the local government into the form EC8D, which is the state collation result form. My task now is to announce the party of each of the political parties. Another announcement related thereto. So please, I'll be requiring your attention. Now can get through this process, or we can proceed even further. So, your attention, please. At the end of the collation exercise at the state level, This is the outcome of the process. We'll start with announcing the total tally of the number of registered voters, and that is 27,888,64. I'll take it again. 27,888,64. That's the number of registered voters. Number of accredited voters, the tally is 59,8229. Repeat that. 59,8229. Now I'll go to announce the tally for each of the contesting political parties. Start with the first party, that is A. The total tally of A is 224. 224. The tally for AA is 1145. 1145. The tally for AAC is 292. 292. The tally for ABC is 2808. Sorry, 82. Take that again. Tally for ABC is 8208. 8. The tally for APC is 99445. Repeat, 99445. Tally for APGA. APGA is 422,664. Repeat that. 422,664. The tally for APM is 892. 892. APP, the tally is 73. 73. For PP, the tally is 126. This 126. For LP, the tally is 10576. 10576. NPP is 525. 525. Tally for NRM is 36. Is 36. The tally for PDP is 1401. 1401. The tally for SDP is 241. 241. The tally for YPP is 37753. Tally for YPP is 37753. Last but not the least, the tally for ZLP. ZLP tally is 453. 453. Now I go to the total value votes. The total tally is 4054. I repeat that. 584054. That is the total value votes. The delegate votes are 244. 11244. Finally, the total vote cast, the total tally is 595298. I repeat that. 595298. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, that is the result as collated. My task is now to invite the members of the respective political parties here present, agents, to come political parties. And the way it's going to go, as you see on the form, as you write your name, to sign your signature, then you pass to your colleague on the other side. I'm going to do it this manner. I'm going to provide, there's the desk there where you sit carefully and do it one after one. So that's it there now. Just take it there and take it one after the other. Parties are doing.
Sorry, ma.
Can somebody make the way for him to get us? Come this way. Come and take this way. Come this way. What's the process?
Okay. Party A. Party AA. Party AAC. Party AGC.
Sit down, please sit down. Don't try to not sign automatic.
Party APC. Party APD.
Keep the mics up. Are you APT? That's that. Okay, you didn't write his name. You sit down now.
APP, LP, NSPP, NRM, PDP, SCP, YPP, ZLP.
Which party? Party.
I don't know what they do.
He touch
That's how
am
they
now.
talk. They always do this kind of thing.
But your hand touch it. Will I tell you when it didn't happen? Say small,
I
small.
don't know what your problem is.
It's your problem, please, not mine. He touched it. I was telling her to keep her hand where she's shouting.
Yes. They were glad me. Yes, they did that. They were down there about this morning.
YPP.
Hello. Yeah, good morning. Let me, wherever I send I deal with it. I just call it back and I can bring it.
Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, now we go to the exercise, which is to fill the final form in this exercise, and which is to form EC 8E. So, as is also required by the regulation, the form is here and it's sealed. Plus, your presence, I'm going to unseal it before we can proceed further. This is the form EC8E, and I'll read out the title of the form. Declaration of results of election 2020-2025 Anambra State Governorship election. My task now is to enter the tally, as I just announced, of each of the contestants in this election. Of course, this time I'm going to be mentioning names, but I'm true, so that the political parties that they put the flag. I'll just enter the figures, then I'll return to make the declaration.
Are you sure your receiver is on?
You are entering my shop.
Okay. get the results of the leadership election just takes me back.
Why are you like this? What is the problem? Are you taking the whole thing as so? Who are you? What is the problem? You are still on me as if who are you? What to help? The man I'll put you to the place.
You're smelling like
I don't care.
Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention? Members of the press. Now I want to proceed to announce the outcome of this election next. After collecting the state the local government result tally into the state result form, which I have since announced, I have now entered the result as tallied into the final form, which is form EC 8E. It is now my honor and privilege to proceed to once again the contestants. This time, as I said earlier, I will have to mention names of those who contested this election, alongside their respective political parties. We also mention the figure that they scored this election. For start, to the top. This is my computation. Candidate number 1, Oyenze Chidi Charles of A, Toto Party A. It's called 224. Number 2, Nweke Ezetuku Gefa. AA, that's the name of his political party. It's called 1145. 1145. Number 3, Ifeme Ludike Chioma Grace of AAC. It's called 292. Number 4, Nwosu Chuma John of APC. It's called 8208. 8208. Number 5, Ukachukwu Nicholas of APC. 99445. Take that again, please. 99445. Number 6, Soludo Charles Chukwuma of APGA. Called 422664. I repeat that, 422-664. OT Cyprian Echezona of APN called 892. Onweke Christopher Kudubem, score of the APP called 7373. Okeke Chika Jerry of BP, called 126. Moralu John Nna Dubem of LP, called 10576. Oye Debu Geoffrey of NNPP, called 525. Ndi Oli of the NRM, score 36. Eze14 Jude of the PDP, called 1401. Chukura Vincent of the SDP, called 241. Chukuma Paul Chukuka of the YPP, called 37753. 37753. Finally, number 16, Ugoji Uchenna Martin of the ZLP, scored 453. Now, when the collation officers were announcing the results from the various local government, you mentioned that someone mentioned that there were incidents and they filled the respective form as required by regulation. I now proceed to mention the respective local government that were involved, as well as the number of, as the case may be, local government affected, the ward area affected, the registered vote there, the PVC collected. The whole idea is to margin of lead equation as required by the regulation. And so I'll mention first we have Anambra West. What you have there is the number of registered voters. You have 784 as affected by the areas where the incident took place, and the total PVC collected there is also 784. Next is Anambra local government. We also have the number of registered voters there, 3785. The number of PVC collected there is 3,751. That is 3751. You have Okasa, where the area affected the registered number of voters there. You have 77. while the PVC collected 75. And last but finally, we have Onitsha South, where you have the number of registered voters in the affected area as 5835, and the PVC collected is exactly the same figure, 5835, and the total tally of that in these affected areas 10,481. That is 10481. The number of PVC collected in the affected areas, the total is 10445. And then when we added up this, the margin of lead between the candidate with the highest number of votes and the candidate with the next highest number of votes came to 323,219, and that is 323,219. And as I said, the figures have been revealed at which is what you have there is for the PVC collected 10,405. So, in view of this, the margin of error principle is not in any way affected in this particular election. Consequently, I'm going to now proceed to make the final declaration. I, Professor Edoba Bright Omorige, Senior Advocate of Nigeria, Vice Chancellor of University of Benin, thereby certify that I am the returning officer the 2025 Anambra State governorship election held on the 8th day of November 2025. I also certify that the election was contested and that the winner emerged with the highest number of votes cast and percentage have all been computed. I therefore declare that Soludo Charles Chukuma of the APGA, I will satisfy the requirement of the law and score the highest number of votes in this election, is hereby declared the winner and returned elected. That is the result of this election. The agents of the parties that are present may wish to make any comment if they want to, so that we can call it a day. Any comment, please, from the agent? You want to congratulate me? Okay. Go ahead.
Yes, well, let me congratulate you for actually declaring the result, and as well congratulate Abga for having been announced the winner of this very particular election. But the one thing I actually want to say is we must always bear in mind that announced about some of the places where there was a vote, you know, is according to you, I'm not the one, is acceptable anymore. But we must not overlook the fact that in a given situation where you have where you use beaver to capture people that will vote and eventually you have overvoting. A lot of questions actually comes to mind. Why should beavers, one must be accredited before he votes? How come about you have overvoting? Does it mean that some people were not accredited when they were allowed to vote and put their vote in? I'm coming, sir. I'm asking this question because we really need to have in mind a lot of things that actually happened in the field. I'm saying, sir, that no matter how we may try to look at it, let us bear in mind that certain things actually went wrong. There was an, odious this wrong trying to circumvent certain things to be. So that is what I call want to say.
Thank you. So there's something else that we need to put on record. It's important I do this. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, please. This is part of the declaration that was submitted. Party agent, your comment is well noted. There's something else I need to just add. Maybe just let it out, but it's important that the press will record it. On the one, that the winner of this election scored the constitutionally required 2/3 votes in 25% vote in 2/3 of the local government, the state. Of course, you have 21 local government, and 14 of them constitute full-third, and the candidate scored 21% in all the local government. I just want to record the show. Okay, so we can now distribute the result sheet. You want to come forward?
You want to make a comment?
You want to make comment? Okay, go ahead and make it.
Good morning, everybody. I know it's been a very long night. Mine is just appreciation. It will be somehow that we'll finish this exercise without commending the resilience of the very noble team that INEC has put up to manage and superintend the management of this election. And so I must first appreciate you, the Honorable Vice Chancellor of the University of Benin, a professor of law, and an erudite senior advocate of Nigeria. I don't think there's anybody that would have done it better. And remember, I always say it, the most noble profession ever known to mankind. Incidentally, today we have an INEC chairman who is equally a senior advocate of Nigeria and a professor. And I know that my friend, Professor Sani Adams, is equally a senior advocate of Nigeria. In the same vein, I appreciate the National Commissioner in charge, Dr. Ken Ugangu, who has put in all the effort from day one, as well as the resident electoral commissioner. I hope that INEC announced the timetable for this election, making sure that all the steps listed in the schedule of activities for this election were diligently complied with. I don't think Anambra State has witnessed an election like this before. So we must appreciate all the management team, the national commissioners, the directors, deputy directors, senior staff of the commission who traveled from far and wide, because people left Abuja and various locations all around Nigeria just to make sure that they come to Anambra State and give us a near perfect election. So this is just my appreciation to the commission and to all of us, members of the press, everybody that has been here, all the voters of Anambra State for commending and committing themselves peacefully in the conduct of this election. Thank you very much.
So now I want to give out the declaration for agents of the ruling party here. starting from yourself first.
This is the African who was re-elected as the governor of Anambra State. There is a certificate. There is a election result. Speak to us. Speak to us at first. And let's arrange well. Let's see.
I think I'm overwhelmed and overwhelmed with joy. At first, when you
Madam Princess!
I'm overwhelming feeling of excitement and gratitude to the Anambra for this, what I may call the highest level of trust that anybody can propose in an administration. 4 years ago, under the platform of our party, the All Progressive Grand Alliance, the Anambra came out en masse to repose their trust and faith in Professor Charles as a leader who is going to take them to the next level in Anambra State, to the Eldorado of development. And 4 years down the line, what has happened is that the people can now come out to say in an overwhelming manner that confidence we imposed 4 years ago, that we have not been disappointed. And if you look at the percentage of win now, it is about 72-73% of the total vote cast, where it is clear that the party or the governor himself has won about 320 or 321. I think the director of operations of the campaign will be in a better position to say that. About 320 out of the 326 wards in Anambra State. It's unprecedented. So we are no longer talking about winning all the local government. That is given. Of course, the party has done that in the past. In this election, we set out because the governor has touched the life of those in all the 326 electoral wards in Anambra State. And we believe that the governor was up to secure a landmark win across all the electoral wards in Anambra. And so while we are equally excited and overwhelmed with joy, we are sort of a bit disappointed that we fell short in about 4 or 5 wards. And we are going to go back to the drawing board and look at what happened. What we expected was that we are going to win all the electoral wards and all the polling units. I think you are going to even pull up the percentage of the polling units. If you check it, will be close to 97%. It's unprecedented. And I think, and I thank the Anambra for this overwhelming trust that they repose in the government in the decision of Professor to go back to do that. And just like the governor will always say, let me just, of course, echo his words. He says, where it's nothing yet. Anambra State is up for more. The next 4 years is going to be massive, massive, massive development.
Do you have
Now, yes, I think this will be the best that I can do for now. acceptance speech on this.
The camera is off.
And so,
Go inside.
thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Let me pass. Happy one. Madam Princess just abandoned me. If I didn't go front, they would have fallen our Where's my cable?
In some places, you have 1,500
Table. I didn't hear that. Our mic was on the table. Thank God that
Okay, was it on the table?
Yes. I've helped set this one. Set that one, set that Five boys.
I make sense.
Okay, let me do small.
Okay, let's
make sure.
Let's sit everyone.
What I can say is that this result
Are you ready? Come and show me your YouTube. Come and show me your YouTube. Sorry. No, don't take it. Now you will take it back. All right. I'll take congratulations. Are you ready? Congratulations to Anambra. Now that Anambra has monitored the election.
exceptionally peaceful and reasonably fair and credible.
No, continue, just continue.
Incredible. If there was no say that INEC improved and then security. Crisis.
Okay, do you have any message for the governor?
This is that happened is that the governor carrying positions and making them now that he has joy in that Anambra.
FCT
They need to apply the reasons that work. The approach from outside the state, how they behave, the same approach needs to apply to other states.
What's the name again? Thank you very much.